Okay, I get it. Hands are hard to draw, but that does not mean you have to draw a bag of French fries every time you try. Today, I'm going to teach you the 3 secrets to at least almost drawing hands perfectly every time. Okay, so I like to call the first secret the midden method. This is because we're going to use a midden-like shape to represent the hand. So to make things simple, let's begin with a simple box. Now add this weird shape on the side to represent the thumb. But from here, we're going to add a sort of triangle on the top to represent where the fingers will go, and we're going to cut off the side, just like so. We can now erase the extra lines, and now pay attention, because this is the most important part. So we're going to go ahead and measure the length of our palm. You can just use your fingers to do this. I drew it in red to give you a better idea. Now, we're going to duplicate this length right at the top, like so. And we're going to draw a line to represent the top of our middle finger. In case you were wondering, this is why it's called the midden method. Because from here, we're going to draw a midden-like shape like so. This represents the length of each finger when extended. Now the second most important method is to draw and determine where the knuckles will go. Believe it or not, this is the most important step to take when drawing hands, because it'll make the next steps as easy as possible. Now each finger is split into 3 even parts, which you can see me drawing right here. As you can see, the lines do follow the midden method. And after determining their position, all you have to do is connect them with cylinder-like shapes like this. Just make sure that they slightly curve out at each knuckle point. And now we have our finger outline. But wait, because we're not even close to being done. Of course, we gotta draw in the thumb, so follow these simple steps to do so. Well, that was easy, right? Let's go ahead and erase all these extra lines that we don't need, because from here, all that's left is to add in the details. Now for the back of the hand, all you have to do is add in these little sharp diamond-like shapes for the knuckles and these little lines like so to represent the details. Remember to also add in the wrinkles for each finger, right at the knuckle part. Don't forget about the nails. Okay, so now it's time for the front of the hand. To be honest, the front is probably a little easier than the back. All you have to remember is that the hand is broken up into these 3 parts, and on each border, there will be some wrinkles. Now you'll probably need less wrinkles than I drew here. I just did this to give you a better idea of where each part is. The older the character, the more wrinkles, the younger the less. Also, add some wrinkles around where the calluses will be and at each joint. And boom, you've done it. It's time for secret 3. Use the power of 3D shapes. So we want to learn to draw harder hand poses, right? So the midden method won't work for absolutely everything, especially for poses from the front of the hand, like so. Now since it's from the front of the hand, we're going to have a 3D shape to let us understand the rest like this. And from here, we're going to draw each finger as little stick figures to begin. This is because some fingers are crimpled and some are not. So some fingers will seem longer than others, even if it doesn't follow the midden method. But do remember to have the knuckles distinguished no matter what. I recommend drawing them in as simple circles like this. And now you can connect these circles with these cylinders once again, just like the last one. And it's that easy. Okay, maybe not that easy because this will take you a few tries, but you get the point. If it's your first time trying, I recommend you follow along with this video. So let's do this step by step. Again, don't forget about the thumb. Okay, now it's time for the details. Remember to erase the extra pencil marks first. Just like we practiced, the knuckles will be diamond-like jagged shapes like this. And the fingernails, well, you could follow along for that. Add in a couple veins, but again, be simple with it. And you can add in the wrinkles as well. And if you're really feeling up for it, you can even add a little shading, as you can see here. Boom, and you just drew a hand in perspective. Okay, so now you know how to draw hands, but you still can't draw the rest of the body. If this is you, then make sure to check out my last video where you'll learn to draw any pose in perspective.